Good afternoon.
We've seen recently that Harry Kane has posted on social media that he seems to be coming back to fitness. The original schedule that he was meant to be back 1st of March. Is he ahead of that schedule now?
I cannot tell you if he's ahead of the schedule or not. I think we assess him day by day. Of course, that is he's showing his social media a video that looks very strong and very fit and very well, running and doing some exercise. Yes, I think it's you know very well him that he's very strong in, and he's a guy that put 200% and try to be back as soon as possible. His determination is try to recover as soon as possible and be available as soon as possible, of course. But we'll see. We need to assess day by day, week by week. But we are happy in the way that he's recovering.
Just because I'm not sure, I didn't get the text message about the injuries, but Dele Alli and Davis also out. How close are they to coming back?
Well, Dele is the same than Harry. He's doing well, and maybe it's closer Ben Davis, but still is going to be out for the next game, for tomorrow. Yes, of course.
There were strong reports during the transfer window that Spurs were interested in Michy Batshuayi. Any regrets that he didn't come to the club?
No, I think it's, I think maybe you know better than me. Listen, yesterday, many report and rumors is, I think you got a lot of information, and I think more than us. I cannot talk about that different situation. We were waiting for different situations that maybe happen or maybe not happen, like in every single transfer window. I think nothing to say about that rumor. Is only that I think we were open to add some player, some quality to the team to help us to achieve in 3 months and 10 days that still the competition is open to achieve the thing that we want, but we can't add that quality. It's not because I can or I want it. It's because we can't add more quality. I was so open, but for different reason we cannot deliver what we wanted.
You're at a crucial point in the season. How frustrating is it that you weren't able to strengthen the squad during this transfer window?
Look, I am a person that I am so happy and trying to help the project of the clubs. Of course, like I told, I think in the last press conference, not always my idea is the same that the club idea or the chairman or the people that are on the club. But of course, in the moment that we take some decision, because sometimes we are forced to take some decision, because like that you say to me, you wanted to sign some player in this transfer window, in the last transfer window. Of course, I wanted to strengthen the squad, but if we cannot strengthen the squad and we cannot sign, I need to stick and be with the pressure of the club. But of course, disappointed because we are in a very good position, and maybe with a little more help from some player, maybe we can be, and we cannot put the excuse that we are not a real contender. But of course, today we are going to try, we are going to dream, because we are close, we are there in a very good position, and we are going to try to fight until to the end to be as high as we can.
2 points off of City in second place, 7 points off Liverpool at the top of the league. Do you still feel as though you're in the title race?
Reality, if you see the table, of course we are there, and all can happen. It's a lot of game to play. And then it's about if we are going to achieve or not that, or we are in a condition, or we work for that, or we were prepared, or we were built to win. That is completely different. Tomorrow we are going to try to win the 3 points. And the next game, the same. And the next, the same. And then we'll see if we can, on the end, win the Premier League. But if in case we win the league, it's not because we were prepared or we built a team to win the Premier League. It's because sometimes in football the thing happen. But of course, all that is happening today and about result in the Premier League is fantastic. We are breaking the records, away from home winnings, points that is in our best record in Premier League. And I think many things we are doing well. But of course, the dream is the dream, and of course my dream is to win the Premier League or to win the Champions League, to win the FA Cup or to win the Carabao Cup. That is no doubt. Another thing is we can cope with the different competition and on the end to win.
So you go tomorrow to win the 3 points against a Newcastle side that shocked everyone by beating Manchester City recently. Also had a very good transfer window and strengthened their squad. How do you make sure that you don't lose to Newcastle and compete with them in a way that City couldn't?
I think that is why the Premier League is the best competition in the world, because it's the most competitive, and because the schedule, because the fixture made the Premier League the most competitive. We play Thursday again, semi-final again, Carabao Cup against Chelsea. We play Sunday against Palace. Watford play Saturday. We had one day less to prepare, and now we are going to play again a team that not only signed now in the transfer window, if not, they had 1 day more to prepare our game. Of course, that reduce the or put more in the same level, like happened with City. If you arrive from the space, from another planet, and you arrive to England and you go straight away to Newcastle and watch the game, you really don't see the difference, because for the circumstance that happened in England, only in England, sometimes you can see a team that won the Premier League last season and sign player and improve the squad, and another that is fighting for the relegation zone or is in the in different positions, that's not really too much different. And that is going to happen maybe tomorrow. But that is why we need to be sure that we are going to compete in our best, of course. But that is why the people appreciate a lot the Premier League, because the Premier League is the most competitive, it's the most difficult thing. It's so competitive and it's so difficult to win. It's so difficult to achieve the top 4. It's so competitive and it's the most tougher on the world.
Just finally, a word on Vincent Janssen. Hasn't been involved with the squad much this season. Hasn't moved away. Is there still a chance that he could get a deal elsewhere with leagues that are still running, like Russia or China? Their transfer windows are still.
Well, look, you know very well my position, because I told you in the past. In the same way, I think when we have 2 free places with Shike Nkudu and go to Monaco and Dembele to China, I think it's going to be on the list. It's going to be involved. That is my decision. My decision that is going to be involved with the first team from today, and it's going to be like another player involved, with the chances if he deserves to be on the squad or play. I think for different reasons, but for the principal reason was a sport decision that was 1 year ago. We decided to send on loan, and then in the last year didn't play because he was injured. But I think after to try to find solution, because the player wanted to leave the club and the club wanted to provide them another place to play football. But on the end, when that was impossible, that happened, I think the most important now is to treat him because he's a person, and my responsibility is to manage a person, not manage chairs or sofas or furniture. And of course, my decision is that from today, he's going to be involved with the first team, try to do his best, and try to get fit, be competitive, and he's going to be one more on the squad and on the team.
Thank you. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
George, the fish.
Mauricio, is Vincent in the squad for tomorrow? Have you decided?
Unbelievable, eh? So quick, the question.
That's a rapid turn.
Eh? Unbelievable. Camera off. Difficult. No, he need to train. He need to now to be involved. First of all, we need to communicate the teammate, the captains. We had a conversation before this morning, and we communicate him that he's going to be involved again with the first team. Like I told before, I think my responsibility is to manage people, and to treat in the best way. Before it was so clear because he wanted to leave, and of course the plan wasn't in our plan. But now is when you cannot achieve what do you want. I think it's so important that him feel again that can be helpful for the club, for us, for the coaching staff, and try to get fit him. If he can help us, perfectly. If not, start to feel that he's be involved with the first team again.
I take it he's very happy with that news?
I believe yes. But always he behaved well. That is so important. That was very respectful with everyone. And I think, of course, for different reasons, he can go away. Reason that difficult to understand, of course, for me. But in the moment that he cannot agree with the club, or the club cannot agree with him, to find a place for him to play and to feel happy, of course, I am a person, and we are a person that always we care. And of course, my decision straight away was to invite again and to open the door the first team and start to be involved and feel like another player here.
We've seen Harry away training. Is the target the Dortmund Champions League match for him? Is that the match you want him back
For who?
For Harry Kane? Is that the game you want him back for?
For him, want to play, you know how is Harry want to play tomorrow, and we will see, because on the end we had experience with him. The most important is he feels strong, be okay. The physical condition is so important, and yes, to keep fit and to try to arrive in the moment that he feels that he's going to be strong and is going to be feel again the possibility to compete. I think is going to be there. But for me now it's not to put some time for him to be involved with the team, because the most important now is he's been focusing, try to recover as soon as possible and feel okay, not thinking it needs to be 1 week or another week.
What have you made of the job Rafa Benitez has done at Newcastle? 10th in the Premier League last season. It looks like he's working with limited resources. What have you made of the job he's done there?
No, of course. I'm not going to talk about the resources of another club. He already become to broke the most expensive player, no, in the history of the club. They sign Almiron and they sign another player, of course, from France. Yes, for me, Benitez is one of the best coaches on the world. Of course, that he's doing a fantastic job with a limited resource. Of course, I believe in him. What he's telling to you, and of course, always is tough. Premier League is so tough. I think we all complain. Who is on the top and who is on the bottom? Always we have something to complain. That is in our nature. All the coaches, and always we are so ambitious, and always we never are complete happy.
One more.
Are you happy though with not bringing another player in January? And I mean, Bud said that at the
Look,
start of the season.
I'm going to be clear with you and with everyone. If you twist my answer, like in many times, no, and manipulate that my answer, sometimes you make me looks. Oh, I am so happy that no sign and not to add more quality and no win the Carabao Cup or no win the FA Cup. Please, enough is enough. I am happy to work with my squad. I am more than happy because I believe I have a very good squad. Another thing is always I was open to add more quality because in football always you need to improve every single transfer window. If we can't add more quality, I am not going to be sad when we cross this door. I'm going to be more than happy to work with my players, with young players. And I am so positive. And I'm going to translate the idea that we can win with signing and without signing. And when I'm going to compete with the Carabao Cup, the semi-final, or the FA Cup, I want to win. I want to win for my CV, yes. I want to be for my fans, yes. I want to be for my player, yes. I want to win for my family too. Yes or not? Yeah. But I don't want that you twist my and the people get a bad feeling. I am more than look. No any manager, no any player. Look why you know why the player are right to play on the first team, all the players, because they are so competitive, because they love to win. No one is in football because, no, I am in football because I want to play good football, but I don't want to win. No, you need to take your way, you need to stick with your way, your philosophy or your strategy, and then try to develop and try to win how you feel, how your emotions are. But the first to the end, all we are here because it's about to win and to touch the glory. And what we want is to touch the glory. We are not here because of business, because we want to win money. We start our career like a player or like a manager because we want to touch the glory. We change money for glory. But I don't want to be demagogue because I'm populist, because, I think in our position is easy to talk, but we are here to win. And you choose your way to arrive to win. And some people say, no, I want to play bad but win. No, you choose your way to play. And football, one philosophy, another philosophy, one strategy, another strategy. Playing with 3 central back, or playing with 1 central back, playing with 3 striker, or without a striker, everyone want to win. And every single guy that is in front to some team have they true. And it's a many true in football. And football is a lovely sport. And you can play football under the rules in the way that you want. And football is not because you, before to score, you link with your teammate, or you make 20 passes. That is a beautiful football. Because maybe in an amazing counter-attack and transition, it's a beautiful football too. Why one football is beautiful and another no? Football is beautiful. And then you decide in the way that you want to play. Clear?
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
One more from John over there.
Sorry? Yes, today is a good point to assess him because yesterday, after 24 hours or less than 24 hours, he was so tired, and we don't do too much. We don't make too much on the training. Was recovering. Today we are going to train and to prepare the game. We are going to see if he's in condition to repeat again on the starting 11.